whoa, my pony boy, pony boy, pony boy, won't you be my pony boy? Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, whoa, my Tony boy. Giddy up, giddy up, whoa, my pony boy. She's a wild turkey, put the wind in her hair, bound and determined in the cold morning air. And if you don't like horses, I suggest you stay home. She won't ride double or get a horse of your own. She loves to ride horses, and she don't even care how long it'll take her, or if she ever gets there. She ain't got no reason. She don't need no rhyme. She loves to ride horses in 3/4 time. Can't tell her nothing that you don't want to know. Can't take her nowhere that you don't want to go. She might not show up now. She might not even call. She loves to ride horses. That's about all. She loves to ride horses. She don't even care. She don't even care how long it'll take. How long it'll take her, or if she ever gets there, or if she ever gets there. She ain't got no reason. She don't need a rhyme. She don't need no rhyme. She loves to ride horses in 3/4 time. She loves to ride horses. She doesn't care. She doesn't care how long it'll take her. How long it'll take her, or if she ever gets there. If she ever gets there, she ain't got no reason. She don't need no rhyme. She don't need no rhyme. She just likes to ride horses in 3/4 time. Oh, yeah.
The country stylings of Severin Bannon. I'm going to wait half a minute until the large crowd at the door comes in. Somebody brought chickens, wasn't it?
Really? Yeah. Oh, that would be amazing. It's a regular menagerie.
It is. All right. There seems to be animals in here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Pacific Unitarian Church. My name is Gary Hart, and I will be your worship associate today as we seek to represent progressive religious thought and legally driven democratic processes in the South Bay. If you are new here today, you probably wonder why there are so many animals. But we want you to know we have religious exploration for school-age kids that begins directly after the children's moment. What? Well, they could be, you know. We welcome people and pets of all breeds, creeds, races, sexual orientation, and gender identities. I'm not sure what that meant. Let us acknowledge that we gather upon the traditional territories of the Tongva people, and therefore we worship in a space that has been sacred for thousands of years. And now we have hundreds of announcements, so please bear with me. If you are a member and you have not voted for the new name using this here ballot that's stuffed in your order of service, you can only vote if you have not voted yet. This is not Chicago. It's not vote early, vote often. It's vote once. So if you didn't vote last Sunday, and we got 57 votes last Sunday, if you did not vote last Sunday and you're a member, please vote and put it in the ballot box back there by Melissa. This will determine what we're going to call ourselves. Gary Unitarian is right up near the top, I'll tell you right now. Noel thought that was funny anyway. The Pacific Sage Preschool will host Dia de los Muertos Family Day. Yay! On Saturday, November 1st from 12:30 to 4:30. Come honor your loved ones with joy and an ofrenda.
He can do it himself.
Seemed to be a reptile thing going on. There are a bunch of auction items. People remember the auction? People remember they bought stuff? Well, come get it. It's filling Pastor Joshua's office. Please stop by today and get your auction items. There's limited storage space. There's a blood drive here on Tuesday, October 14th from 10 to 4. Please bring your blood. Marie Hoffman's auction item, Saturday, April 25th at 11 a.m., champagne brunch and garden tour in Marie's South Torrance home is only open to ticket holders. There are 4 tickets left at $70 each. Contact any auction team member to purchase these tickets. And there'll be a cake out on the table in the patio today for National Coming Out Day. Apparently he's coming out as a cat later. Today's lunch is Costa Rican food. Server help is needed, so if you can help them on the serving line, that would be wonderful. And for RE, we need a second person to join Lynn in the RE room after she gives her children's talk, so if somebody wants to help her, please follow her out. And I think Dee now wants to announce something about, where'd Dee go? Dee's going to announce something about flowers.
Everybody's been really good on the flowers, too good for a while, because I quit calling, because I'd call and people would go, why are you calling me? I'm an adult. I will bring the flowers. So I stopped, and then people forgot. Okay, so I'm going to start calling again. If you're bringing flowers, the flowers we put around up here. We have the sign up for the flowers on the door of the kitchen. There are still places left. I think there's one in October, and we've got a couple of places left for the end of the year. Please sign up if you haven't signed up and bring some flowers. They can be from your garden. They can be stolen along the way as you come up here. But sign up for the flowers. Thank you.
Thank you.
And related to that, today's flowers were brought by the Kistner family. Now it's time to get as serious as we're going to be able to get today for the chalice lighting. Today's chalice lighting words come from Florence Kaplow. We light this chalice in honor of the animal realm, furred and hoofed, two-legged, four-legged, many-legged, fanged and clawed, gentle and fierce, wild and tame. May we remember that all animals are our relatives, worthy of our care and respect. Now it's time for the opening hymn, Mr. Rabbit.
We can stand up, right? If you are able. Mr. Rabbit, your ears are mighty long. Yes, my Lord, they were put on wrong. Every little soul's gonna shine, shine. Every little soul's gonna shine, shine. Okay. Now, Mr. Rabbit, your ears are mighty thin. Yes, my Lord, they're splitting the wind. Every little soul's gonna shine, shine. Every little soul's gonna shine, shine. Mr. Rabbit, your coat is mighty gray. Yes, my Lord, it made that way. Every little soul's gonna shine, shine. Every little soul's gonna shine, shine. Mr. Rabbit, your tail is mighty white. Yes, my Lord, it's good on the side. Every little soul's gonna shine, shine. 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 Every little soul's gonna shine, shine.
Do we have a rabbit today? Oh, no rabbits. Now it's time for the moment of all ages. And Lynn is going to come up and do that.
We just let him walk around, so you can take him out if you want. Good morning. Oh, here. Okay, can I have the mic? Testing. There you go.
This month in the Soul Matters curriculum for religious exploration, the topic is cultivating compassion. Okay? And this week we're going to explore how compassion calls us to notice how thank you. How tiny tiny acts of care and connection can make a powerful impact. And that really did. Thank you. Made a big impact. So, can you guys guess what this tiny act that we're going to explore later today is?
Tiny act of compassion. What do you think?
Yay! Yes!
Okay,
It's smiling. And did you know that smiling is a superpower that we all have? Now, who here thinks that animals can smile? What do you think? Ooh, we're getting of course, and a lot of hands raised. So, do they have that superpower too? Well, who here thinks that a dog smiles? Oh, okay. And what about owls? Oh, a couple of people. Ooh, smizing. I forgot about smizing. What about one of Brendan's favorite? Brendan, what do you think? Do you think that tigers smile? You do? What do you guys? Yeah, oh, some more yeses back there. How about a crocodile? Does it, they always smile. And chimpanzees. Well, Jane Goodall, bless her soul, and I think we're gonna learn a little bit about her later today. She would have known all about that. So we are, oh, I forgot to do this. That's what we're gonna learn about. That's the old-fashioned way that we used to do. Class picture day. Everybody would be all together, but nowadays they don't do that. I miss that. Okay, so we're going to do, instead of me reading, I said, okay, we're going to do a science demo. All right, a science demo. Okay, let's see. My notes. Okay, the science demo. Let's see, where is it? Sorry. The science demo. Oh, here it is. I earmarked it and I didn't do it. Okay. We are going to learn that our bodies have little chemicals that come out when we smile. The first one is dopamine. Who would like to be dopamine? Will you be dopamine for me, please? No? Can you hold up dopamine? Dopamine is the feel-good helper. Go ahead and stand over there and hold up dopamine for everybody in the name of science and smiling in animals. The next one is, can you be my serotonin? All right. The calm and steady friend. Okay, when you smile, these things come out. So, yep, turn around so the adults, because a lot of them don't know this either. All right, so, okay. I need somebody to be endorphins. Yes, Delilah wants to be endorphins. Those are the ouch, feel better fixers. And we're going to be learning more about these in the back, but I thought you guys might like a little science too. And would you please be my neuropeptides?
Oh, okay. That was my name.
You're the bye-bye, it was your nickname in high school. You're the bye-bye stress managers, okay. So now we're going to do a science experiment now, all right? So let's one more time, everybody. What is this one right here? Serotonin, and that is the common steady friend. This one is dopamine. Those are the feel-good helpers. We all have these in our brain. Here's the endorphins, and they are the ouch, feel better fixers. And of course, good old neuropeptides, the bye-bye stress messengers. Okay, we are going to do this experiment now that scientists have really done. All you kids need to stand up and look at all the adults over there, okay? And who has a timer? Who has a phone handy and can do a 1-minute timer for me? Oh, got one. Okay, we are going to set the timer, and we are going to look at each other and do the biggest, fakest, come on, get up here, I need fake smiles and fake laughter. So we're gonna look at each other and do the biggest, fakest smiles and laughter. Okay, you ready? Maybe you two can kind of do it to those guys. And you and me can do over here. And you guys can go over on that side. Okay. Okay, so you guys have to do it to us too. All right, the biggest, corniest, fake smile or laughter. Ready, begin. Okay, time's up. I know. That's good enough. That's good enough. It's really upsetting the dog. All right. So, okay, you guys. How do you feel now? Pretty good. We got all those serotonins going and all that kind of stuff. And does your body feel a little different than what it felt like before? Her jaw hurts, okay. All right, so I think we were very successful with this, and we are going to sing a song now.
When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you bring on the rain, so stop your sighing. Be happy again when you're smiling. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
Awesome.
Next time I'm not doing this with a bearded dragon.
And a tortoise. And actually, we're going to reorder things a little bit to do the blessing of the animals next.
Okay?
Because I think Pippin is yeah. So we're going to do the blessing of the animals now, and then we'll go back to the candles of joy and sorrows. So we can stand here. Oh, and let me get the microphone again. There it is. People can line up, bring their animals up here, and we're going to bless each of the animals. Awesome. What's that? Yes, or representations of the animals, pictures of the animals. Oh my goodness. All right. So what is your animal's name?
This is Pippin. He's 8 years old. He's an emotional support animal. He's the school's animal. He keeps the world safe from me.
All right, Pippin. Everybody, we're going to bless the animal together. Bless Pippin, and may Pippin and those who care for them know gladness, safety, comfort, and love for as long as they shall live. Awesome. And we can bless Seth. Can you hold up Seth? He's pretty heavy. Okay. Seth is a tortoise turtle. He's a desert tortoise.
He and I are the same age, so we're 71.
71-year-old desert tortoise Seth.
He also lives at the school, but he's going to be going into hibernation soon, I can tell, because he's been parking himself in places. So
Seth and I are going into hibernation soon. Oh, just Seth maybe. All right. Bless Seth, and may Seth and those who care for them know gladness, safety, comfort, and love for as long as they shall live. Awesome.
all of the school's pets. Ginny is our guinea pig.
All right.
She's a pandemic baby.
Oh,
Her sister passed away, so we just kept her.
this is Ginny.
And then our dragons. You
Our
have
dragons,
one. This is Moon, and the other one is Sun. So this is Erie and Kirlong, which is Sun and Moon in Aborigines, is where they come from. And they're, I want to say, probably 5 or 6 years old, but they live to be 12.
Oh, wow.
So
So we can bless Sun and Moon, unless you want to say Erie and Kirlong. And the guinea pig is Ginny. Yeah, preschool pets.
yeah, preschool pets.
You ready, everybody? Bless the preschool pets, and may the preschool pets and those who care for them know gladness, safety, comfort, and love for as long as they shall live. Awesome. I can, yeah, yeah. I can hold on to her. All right, you can take the rest back. I'll bring her back. All right. And here we have a Great Dane.
Great Dane. So this was my mom's dog, and she came to live with us when my mom was with us, and she's Zoe, and then the little black one is Lulu that I shared a concern about, that she was kind of three-legged from some accident, we're not quite sure. So it's Zoe and Lulu.
Bless Zoe and Lulu, and may Zoe and Lulu and those who care for them know gladness, safety, comfort, and love for as long as they shall live. Thank you. They're so cute.
This is Bella, and Bella is now 11, a senior dog, so we are growing old together.
Well, bless Bella, and may Bella and those who care for them know gladness, safety, comfort, and love for as long as they shall live.
So this is Chestnut. He is our COVID adopted dog. He's a senior dog. He's going to be 15 in November. So we love him. He's a good dog.
Awesome. Bless Chestnut, and may Chestnut and those who care for them know gladness, safety, comfort, love for as long as they shall live. Hello. Oh.
This is Finnegan. I obviously couldn't bring him. Cats are not. It's pretty hard to transport a cat.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Finnegan is 12, and we rescued him from the San Pedro shelter.
Awesome.
So he's 12.
Thank you. Bless Finnegan, and may Finnegan and those who care for him know gladness, safety, comfort, and love for as long as they shall live. Yay, Finnegan. And here we have a Chihuahua. Oh, Bernie's afraid of children, so don't go too near him.
Okay. This is Bernie. I walk him once a week for my friend Ann Lynch. And you may remember Ann Lynch did South Bay Wildlife Rehab and had the hawks on the patio one year. Yeah, so she's retired from that now, but she created it and ran it for 50 years. So I love him and get to walk him once a week.
Oh, bless Bernie. And may Bernie and those who care for them know gladness, safety, comfort, and love for as long as they shall live. Thank you. Yeah, you can take him that way.
Okay, none of our pets like strangers. So we have Rosie and Mabel. They're sister kitties. We've had them for about 2 years. They're very sweet. But this was right before a fight, so don't let that confuse you. And then we have our dog, Sunny. You want to show Sunny? Not the best picture. He's a delightful pup. We call him Mr. Sunshine.
Oh,
And he's a very good boy.
thank you. So, what the names again? Rosie, Mabel, and Sunny. Bless Rosie, Mabel, and Sunny, and may Rosie, Mabel, and Sunny, and those who care for them know gladness, safety, comfort, and love for as long as they shall live. Thank you. All right. And here we have Max. Max? Oh.
I got him during COVID, and I had to get him from back east because there was no dogs.
Oh.
So he came on a plane, and I got him on Halloween, but he just walked in and was at home.
Oh.
He has a rescue dog at home named Snoop, And he's a little skittish, so I couldn't manage both of them.
So this one is Max.
Max, and my little guy at home is Snoop.
Okay, Max and Snoop Dogg. Bless Max and Snoop, and may Max and Snoop and those who care for them know gladness, safety, comfort, and love for as long as they shall live. Oh, nice meeting you, Max. No, you did good.
Hi. I couldn't bring my cat. So, my cat is black and white, and so is this one. So, her name is Princess Penelope Brat Cat the Beautiful. And she's a big old brat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we just do Princess Penelope, or do we have to say the whole thing? Brat. Okay, Brat. Bless Brat. May Brat and those who care for them know gladness, safety, comfort, and love for as long as they shall live.
This is Rolo. Rolo is 14 years old.
Hi, Rolo. Bless Rolo, and may Rolo and those who care for them know gladness, safety, comfort, and love for as long as they shall live. Awesome, so cute.
And this is Joni's new cat that adopted Joni, and she just got it fixed, so he's wearing a collar, and she's taking care of him because he's still recovering. And it said, and then who wore it better? Because there's a picture of Blue Boy, and then yeah.
It looks like a little Lord Fauntleroy collar. So the cat's name again? Sorry. Cooper. Bless Cooper, and may Cooper and those who care for them know gladness, safety, comfort, and love for as long as they shall live. Thank you.
Hi, this is Loki, Luna Binks, and Cosmo. And Cosmo has anxiety, like diagnosed anxiety. He's my kitty. So extra blessings for him because he needs them.
Thank you. So Loki, Luna Binks, and Cosmo. May Loki, Luna Binks, and Cosmo bless them, and may they and those who care for them know gladness, safety, comfort, and love for as long as they shall live. Thank you. Who's this?
This is Flake, and this is Little Finny.
Flake and Little Finny. Are they are they representing actual animals, or are those your animals? Oh. Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Representing the non-mom letting them have their
Husky. I'll bring my husky mix one day, and you can pet them. So say their names again.
Flake and Little Finny.
Bless Flake and Little Finny. May Flake and Little Finny and those who care for them know gladness, safety, comfort, and love for as long as they shall live. Thank you all. Oh, no, we already blessed him earlier on. Thank you. We wouldn't on leave. I'm just holding him for the rest of her for the rest of the service. It's okay. So at this time, we'll go on to the joys and sorrows. If anyone has, oh, we can go. Yeah, let's sing them out. Go now in peace. We're going to smile as many people as we can, and we're going to smile back at them. All right. Go now in peace. Go now in peace. May the spirit of love surround you everywhere, everywhere.
smile with the rising sun. Three little birds hitched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, singing, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds hitched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true. This is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Every little thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. One more time, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
Oh, sure, you can hold him. Or her. Yeah. We have a guest on the pulpit. So I never introduced myself, but you all, most of you know who I am. I'm Pastor Joshua. It's so lovely to see you all here this morning. I thought about what I was going to say today on the blessing of the animals, and I remembered a wedding I did a while ago. You got him? Her? All right. A wedding I did a while ago. It was in this area, I believe, and the groom said that the groom was an agent and represented someone famous. And the groom said that that person was going to be at the wedding when I was there. There was only a few people in the audience, 3, 4, 5 people. And one of them was the person the groom represented. So when I got to the wedding, I met Jane Goodall. She was one of the 4 or 5 people in the audience. This groom happened to represent her. It was her agent. So that was really cool. And as you know, we lost Jane Goodall. She died recently. And so I thought for today, given her connection to animals, and this is the blessing of the animal, I would read something she wrote. So this is called Learning from the Chimpanzees, a message humans can understand. I'm not sure that she was right about that, but we'll see. When I began my study of wild chimpanzees in 1960 at Gombe Stream Research Center, it was not permissible, at least not in ethological circles, to talk about an animal's mind. Only humans had minds in 1960. Nor was it quite proper to talk about animal personality. Only humans had personalities. Of course, everyone knew that animals did have their own unique characters. Everyone who had ever owned a dog or another pet was aware of that, I'm sure. But ethologists, striving to make theirs a hard science, shied away from the task of trying to explain such things objectively. One respected ethologist, while acknowledging that there was
variability between individual animals, wrote that it was best that this fact be swept under the carpet. How naive I was. As I had not an undergraduate science education, I did not realize that animals were not supposed to have personalities, or to think, or to feel emotions or pain. I had no idea that it would have been more appropriate, once I got to know him or her, to assign each of the chimpanzees a number rather than a name. I did not realize that it was unscientific to discuss behavior in terms of motivation or purpose. It was not respectable in scientific circles to talk about animal personality. That was something reserved for humans. Nor did animals have minds, so they were not capable of rational thought. And to talk about their emotions was to be guilty of the worst kind of anthropomorphism, that is, attributing human characteristics to animals. The editorial comments on the first paper that I wrote for publication demanded that every he or she be replaced with it, and every who be replaced with which. Well, incensed, I in turn crossed out the its and the whiches and scrawled back the original pronouns. As I had no desire to carve out a niche for myself in the world of science, but simply wanted to go on living among and learning about chimpanzees. The possible reaction of the editor of the learned journal did not trouble me. The paper, when finally published, did actually confer upon the chimpanzees the dignity of their appropriate genders and properly upgraded them from the status of mere things to essential beingness. When I first began to read about human evolution, I learned that one of the hallmarks of our own species was that we, and only we, are capable of making tools. Well, I well remember writing to Louis Leakey about my first observations of the chimpanzees of Gombe, describing how David Greybeard, that's the name of one of the chimpanzees, not only used bits of straw to fish for termites, but how he actually stripped leaves from a stem and thus made a tool. And I remember, too, receiving the now oft-quoted telegram that Leakey sent in response to my letter, quote, "Well, now we must redefine tool, redefine man, or accept chimpanzees as human." By and large, people were fascinated by this information and by the subsequent observations of other contexts in which the Gombe chimpanzees used objects as tools. The mid-1960s saw the start of a project that, along with other similar research, was to teach us a great deal about the chimpanzee mind. This was Project Washoe, conceived by Trixie and Alan Gardner, who purchased an infant chimpanzee and began to teach her the signs of American Sign Language, ASL, used by the deaf. When the news of Washoe's accomplishments first hit the scientific community, it immediately provoked a storm of bitter protest. It implied that chimpanzees were capable of mastering a human language, and this in turn indicated mental powers of generalization, of abstraction, of concept formation, and an inability to understand and use abstract symbols. And so, with no incentive, psychologists began to test the mental abilities of chimpanzees in a variety of ways. Again and again, the results confirmed that their minds are uncannily like our own. As in Darwin's time, it is again fashionable to speak of and to study the animal mind. This change came about gradually, and it was, at least in part, due to the information collected during careful studies of animal societies in the field. As those observations became widely known, it was possible to brush aside the complexities. It was impossible to brush aside the complexities of social behavior that were revealed in species after species. A succession of experiments clearly proved that many intellectual abilities that had been thought unique to humans were actually present in non-humans, particularly in the non-human primates, and especially in chimpanzees, although in a less highly developed form. Today, ethological thinking and methodology has softened, and it is generally recognized that the old parsimonious explanations of complex behavior were inappropriate. The study of animal mentation is fashionable, and the examination of animal emotions is commonplace. This is without doubt due, in large part, to the information that came in from long-term field studies conducted during the 1960s. All of these careful observations made in the natural habitat help to show that the societies and the behavior of animals are far more complex than previously supposed by scientists. And in light of this new information, overly simplistic explanations were abandoned generally, leading to a changed and expanded understanding of our fellow animals on Earth and our interconnectedness. Of all the facts to emerge from my years of research on the chimpanzees at Gombe, it is their human-like behaviors that most fascinate people. Their tool-using and their tool-making abilities. The close supportive bonds among family members, which can persist throughout a lifetime of 50 or more years. And their complex social interactions. The cooperation, the altruism, and the expression of emotions like joy and sadness. It is our recognitions of these intellectual and emotional similarities between chimpanzees and ourselves that has, more than anything else, blurred the line, once thought so sharp, between human beings and other animals. Through observations of chimpanzees, people's attitudes towards non-human animals has definitely begun to change. In fact, the winds of change are blowing. There is finally in our society a growing concern for the plight of non-human animals. And this changed attitude among scientists and non-scientists alike has unquestionably come about because chimps are so like us. One of the unexpected rewards that I have found as I become increasingly involved in conservation and animal welfare issues has been meeting so many dedicated, caring, and understanding people. I cannot close this essay without sharing a short story that for me has a truly symbolic meaning. The hero in this story is a human being named Rick Swope, who visited the Detroit Zoo once a year with his family. And by the way, I grew up half a mile from the Detroit Zoo. One day, as he watched the chimpanzees in their big new enclosure, a fight broke out between two adult males. Jojo, who had been at the zoo for years, was challenged by a younger and stronger newcomer, and Jojo lost. In his fear, he fled into the moat, which was brand new. Jojo did not understand water. He had gotten over the barrier erected to prevent the chimpanzees from falling in the moat, for chimpanzees cannot swim. And the group of visitors and staff that happened to be there watched in horror as Jojo began to drown. He went under once, twice, 3 times. Rick Swope could bear it no longer. He jumped in and tried to save the chimp. Despite onlookers yelling at him about the danger, he managed to get Jojo's dead weight over his shoulder and then crossed the barrier and pushed Jojo onto the bank of the island. And Rick held him there. The bank was very steep, and if he were to let go, Jojo would slide back into the water. Even when the other chimps charged toward him, screaming in excitement, Rick held Jojo until Jojo raised his head, took a few staggering steps, and collapsed on more level ground. He was safe. The director of the institute called Rick. He said, "That was a brave thing you did. You must have known how dangerous it was. What made you do it?" "Well," Rick said, "I looked into his eyes, and it was like looking into the eyes of a man." And the message he was communicating was, "Won't anybody help me?" Rick Swope risked his life to save a chimpanzee, a non-human being who sent a message that a human could understand. Now, it is up to the rest of us to join in too. Jane Goodall.
Now it's time for the offertory. We're going to have a split plate. Let me invite Clint Patterson up to talk about our split plate with Pedro Pet Pals.
Thank you very much for the honor of being here today. We appreciate
Oh, got the mic, yeah.
So after I leave here, I will be going down to the George F. Canyon Nature Center, where we'll have some dogs from the shelter and some cats needing homes. We were founded in 2009, and in the first 9 months of this year, I'll just share a little bit about what we've accomplished. We basically got 245 cats homes. And since the beginning of June, when we started a new program, we've got 30 dogs out of the county shelters.
Yay.
We have a new database system that's helping us keep track of our impact, and we've helped 954 animals so far.
Yay.
And the primary expenses that we incur every year really go towards supporting veterinary care for animals, especially for families with limited resources. This year we're doing another fundraiser. We have a calendar that we put out each year. And if you'd like to participate, either entering a picture of your favorite pet or purchasing a day, you can have your animal memorialized in our calendar. And this is one of our major fundraisers each year. And I'd like to thank Denise Shizawa,
You don't want to do the
another PUC member who does our layout every year.
We
So
can do my dog.
if
While
you're
we're collecting
interested,
money, you can do-
there's
we can
a
do mine.
flyer at the
Yeah.
back, and you can go online to our webpage, pedropetpals, all one word.com, and participate and see what we're doing every week. So thank you. It's a privilege to be here.
Thank you, Clint. That's a split plate, so put a lot of money in the basket. In honor of Pet Day, let us remember the 10 ways that dogs are better than kids. Number 10, they don't ask for money. They never ask to borrow the car. Number 8, don't want to wear expensive clothes. They don't need a gazillion dollars for college. They keep all your secrets. You can swear in front of your dog and they won't repeat it. They don't lie. They don't want smartphones. They're always happy to see you. And finally, the number one way that dogs are better than kids, if they get pregnant, you can sell their children.
All right. We are grateful for what you can give. If you would like to give online, you can scan the QR code or give to Zelle and PayPal that's in your program. And while we pass the plate, we're going to hear, we've changed the program a little. We're not going to do the unicorn. We're going to do My Dog Blue.
We did this song a while back and people cried, so we thought we should do it again. Well, I had an old dog and his name was Blue. Yeah, I had an old dog and his name was Blue. Had an old dog and his name was Blue. Bet you $5 he's a good dog too. Bye, bye, Blue. Everybody sing along. You good dog, you. One more time. Bye, bye, Blue. You good dog. Well, I shouldered my axe and I tooted my horn. Went to find a possum in a new grown corn. Old Blue treed one and I went to see. Blue had a possum up a tall oak tree. Bye, bye, you good dog, you. Well, bye, bye, Blue, you good dog. Boy roasted that possum nice and brown. Sweet potatoes and all around. And say, come, come here, old Blue. You're a good old dog, you better have some too. Bye, bye, Blue. You good dog, you. Well, bye, bye, Blue. You good dog, you. Now old Blue died and he died so hard. Well, he made a big dent in my backyard and dug his grave with a silver spade. Lowered him down with a golden chain. Bye, bye, Blue. You good dog, you. Well, bye, bye, Blue. You good dog, you. Well, I had a dream the other night. Old Blue running in the pale moonlight. Well, he turned to me, then he ran away. And my tears, they flowed like a newborn babe. Bye, bye, Blue. You good dog, you. Well, bye, bye, Blue. You good dog, you. Here's the sad part. First thing I get to heaven, first thing I'll do. Well, when I get to heaven, first thing I'll do. When I get to heaven, first thing I'll do is pull out my horn and call old Blue. Bye, bye, Blue.
Severin Benin. Woo. And now please join me in the affirmation of gratitude. Let us be grateful when we are able to give, for many do not have that privilege. Let us be grateful for all those who share their gifts, for we are enriched by their giving, and let us be grateful even for our needs, so that we may experience the generosity of others. Now please stand in body or spirit as you are able. You may hold hands if you can, and if you like, for our closing words. This beloved community is dedicated to the proposition that within all our differences, in all our diversity, there is a unity that makes us one, a bond that holds us together in spite of time and death and the space between the stars. We rise in silent witness to that unity.
May the blessing of love be upon you. May love's peace abide with you. May love's presence illuminate your hearts, now and forevermore. So be it. Amen, Ashe, Shalom, Salam, Namaste, and blessed be. And now our service truly begins.
This is the Bear Dance by Bela Bartok.
Awesome. Thank you. Get this back.